It's no secret that Walmart has stepped up their fashion game over the last few years. And the one area that I feel like they are just chef's kiss exquisite is fall fashion. I have loved their fall fashion for many years now. Maybe it's just because I love the autumn season and fall fashion in general, but I also just happen to think that Walmart does it really, really well. I'm gonna jump in and share with you some fall looks. I'm also going to style these pieces multiple ways to show you how you can get the most out of your wardrobe and to show you how you can take one piece and dress it up or dress it down and really get the most out of it. Just wring it out for all of its goodness. Today's video is sponsored by Walmart. Everything that I'm sharing with you will be linked down below in the description box, and I will also put all my sizing information and everything to help you out. But let's jump in. All right, we are starting with the No Boundaries camo cargo pants. I shared these with you guys last year, and they are still a favorite for me. They are still a staple in my closet. I wear them year round. They wash well, dry well. They are incredibly comfortable. I love that the waist is like a flat band in the front and elastic in the back. So they do feel like, I don't know, just like comfy slip-on style pants. And again, if you treat it like a neutral, you can really wear camo with so many things. And I'm going to show that to you in a second. For this look, I'm just thinking like comfy cozy. I paired it with the Avia Women's Knit Bubble Top. This is one of my favorite like sweatshirts of all time that I've gotten from Walmart. I got this as part of like an athleisure haul that I did recently, but I love that it's kind of this bubble fit. So you don't have to actually tuck it in, but you get kind of the look that it's been tucked in. So very easy to style and wear. And it's insanely, insanely soft. And speaking of soft, this duster, this kind of gray duster, I do believe this comes in a few other colors, but for under $20, y'all, this is the kind of thing that like I hang over my bathroom door and I put on every morning when I wake up, you know, over my PJs and stuff. Like I have a duster like this that I got from Nordstrom years ago, and I finally had to get rid of it because it was just in such shabby shape from being worn so much. But you can see that just over a t-shirt or a tank top, it's such an easy, casual, effortless kind of style. And again, you just don't have to overthink it. The other thing I'm going to link you to is some of the jewelry that Walmart has released with their sort of accessories edit for fall. I got like 4 packs of rings, and I feel no shame about it because they're like under $5 and they are so beautiful, so beautiful. You're going to see a bunch of them throughout this video. I'm going to show you different rings and jewelry that I paired with things. But now I'm pairing those same cargo pants with a boxy cotton button front shirt from Walmart. Again, this is from Free Assembly, only $24. It's a great quality. I steamed mine to make it nice and crisp, but I pair it with heels. I also love these heels from Walmart. I'm really into like the wine burgundy shoes. These are from Madden Girl. They are pointed toe heeled pumps. They're actually quite comfortable. They run true to size. And I've paired this with my favorite dupe Chanel bag that I got from Amazon that just may be one of my favorite purse purchases of all time. Now, if you've watched some of my styling videos, we talk a lot about like the third piece rule and sort of adding something extra. To me, this is perfect to just toss some kind of little lightweight cardigan or sweater over your shoulders. And you've taken camo pants that would otherwise feel super, I don't even like young and youthful, and it made it something more sophisticated. So these pants, I was so excited about these, y'all. These are the cropped flare pants. They're in that kind of knit stretchy material, so they pull on. They have that kind of kick flare around the heel. Now I'm 5'8", so if you are shorter than that, these are going to hit you a little lower, which is probably better. They are a tad short for me in the kick flare department. I do feel like they need to be a little bit longer, but they go really well with the ankle boots, my favorite ankle block heel boots from Walmart. They're from Scoop. Again, something I just wear on repeat this fall. More of the rings. This is also a Walmart blazer. I believe this color is out of stock right now, but just like with everything, the camo pants, the blazers, anything that if you click on it and it's out of stock, check back because they are restocking. Those are kind of staple pieces. The camo pants come in and out of stock because they've just kind of gone so viral. But
This is a gorgeous little knit dress, super comfy, a midi dress. It's got a little bit of ruching around the waist, and then it flares out a little bit so it's not tight all the way down, which is nice if you don't want it to be tight on your booty. And then I'm pairing it with my very favorite thing maybe that I've ever gotten from Walmart, this fur coat. You guys, this is going in my First Wives Club collection of coats. I got a fur coat from Walmart last year that I dubbed my First Wives Club coat, and this is going in that collection. I am going to show you a little bit later in this video how I styled this more dressed down, because obviously it does have like a dressier feel when you put it with a dress. And I know for some people it's like, well, that's like a little much for me. So I'm going to show you what it looks like with everyday basics, because it looks just as good. If I could tell you to get one thing from Walmart this season, it would be this coat. I love it. I wore my brown coat a ton last season, and I will pull it out again. The quality is so good. It is so good, especially for that price, that under $40. I couldn't believe it. I honestly was expecting it to be crap, and it wasn't. So again, we're now kind of pulling things in that we've already seen. The duster, the knit duster, toss that over this dress. Look, if I was like a teacher in a classroom and I wanted to be comfy, this is like the perfect getup for me. The skirt is long. There's no risk of bending over and showing anything. And yet you're totally comfortable. Honestly, this is basically like walking around in pajamas, because even the boots are comfortable. The kitten heel boots from Walmart, these are insanely comfortable. So you look like you tried and you're still in comfort zone. Same thing with this one, this free assembly turtleneck sweater dress. This material is so soft. I always wish there was like a way that I could share with you how soft some of these items are, because you obviously can't see it through the camera, but it's so soft and comfortable. And this dress is one that is kind of one and done. You don't have to add a whole lot to this. If anything, you could wear it just as is. You don't need to style it up. I wanted to show you like putting a blazer over it, how that could kind of add a different vibe. And this is actually a very simple, very like light pinstripe on this blazer, very subtle. That's the word I was looking for. But if you're not a subtle gal, the other coat from Walmart that I am just in love with. And this is one that on the model, I was kind of like, we'll see. Even when I opened it, when I put it on, I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. It is bold, but it is still a plaid. So it is a reasonable boldness. Okay. This is like stand out, but not in a, oh my gosh, what is she wearing? Like my tapestry jacket that I shared recently. That's a jacket that's going to draw a lot of attention that you may or may not want. This jacket is gorgeous. It's so beautiful in person. It's so comfortable. I love the fit. I'm wearing a small and it's kind of oversized. So again, with the Walmart coats of the season, definitely check them out. And then if you're just like, Angie, I'm a comfort gal. Well, I've got you covered too, because this No Boundaries striped sweater, I love. It's very, very soft. You're going to hear me say that a lot because comfort is king for me. As a child who grew up with like a sensory processing disorder, like tags and itchiness and fabric materials was the bane of my existence. So I cannot tolerate something that is uncomfortable or itchy or scratchy. So Angie's my name and softness is my game. And you can see that this sweater is just so easy to dress up, dress down, pair with so many different things. I actually really love the kind of cropped length of it, because you don't have to tuck it in and it still fits in a reasonable way. It hits you in it doesn't hang too low or get too baggy or sloppy looking. Same thing. I love these high rise wide leg jeans with the frayed cuffs. Walmart has been doing the denim dupes this year, y'all, that are just unbelievable. So check back for stock. If they're out of stock, hopefully they will restock. Same thing with this free assembly half zip sweater. This is insanely soft as always and very easy to wear. Okay. You can put this on with jeans. You can put this on with your sweatpants or leggings. I would totally pair this with just some comfy gray sweatpants and call it a day. I mean, you really don't have to overcomplicate it. You could put it with leggings or, flared leggings, windbreaker style pants, just any kind of athleisure wear pants it would look good with as well. So I love pieces like that are versatile, dress them up, dress them down, But when you do want to dress up a little bit, this shirt, y'all, I saw this and I thought, this is giving major Chloe Isabel Marant vibes. Chloe as a brand in general, I gravitate towards it. I wanted you to see that it's see-through in the back. So this would actually be a great time to wear like a pretty lacy bra, or you could just wear a nude tank under it and not have your bra show at all. It is not see-through in the front, only in the back, but it definitely gives major Chloe vibes. I love this kind of U-shaped horseshoe necklace. This is also from Walmart. Again, if you look at what's out there right now from some of those designer brands, it looks very much like this. I wanted to show you kind of how I personally would probably style something like this to, again, bend it more in that boho Chloe direction. This is just a gold conch belt. It's not expensive. My beaded necklace, not expensive. But you pull it all together and it gives such a similar vibe for a fraction. And I mean a fraction, because let's be honest, I love the Chloe stuff, but I'm always looking for dupes because their shirts are like, it's like a $3,000 shirt. So that's, I think that's like what I paid for my first car. Okay. So let's move on. This off the shoulder top, which I'm wearing in the, intro portion of this video. I love this. I really do. I think that especially if you're not a big jewelry or accessories kind of gal, a shirt like this brings a statement in and of itself, but it's not, you're not hanging anything out. It's not cleavage. It's not, you're still fully covered. It's just shoulders. And I think it has that subtle sexiness that many of us, especially mature ladies, want. We don't want overt. We're looking for more subtle. Okay. I wanted to share with you a few more jackets from Walmart because a lot of these are going to sell out fast. They are like the it jackets of the season. Bomber jackets right now are very in. Again, what I like about this is the cropped nature of it. It's not oversized and too big. It hits right kind of at your waist. Makes the pockets virtually useless though, because your hands can't reach them unless you have really short arms, but it's still cute. So then we also have this plush half zip pullover. I guess that's more of like a quarter zip to me, whatever. Potato, right? I love that you can adjust it so that it can be looser around the waist or tighter if you want it to stay in place. Quarter zips and half zips like this are my favorite. I can't even explain why. I just love them. I think because I don't feel suffocated by them. It's not like it's choking on my neck like a regular hoodie or something. I feel like I can breathe and I can choose how much I want it to be zipped up or zipped down. You can pop the collar, you can lay it down, and it really just feels like someone skinned a Muppet and made it into a sweatshirt for you to wear, okay, in the nicest way possible. It's really, really comfy, and that one does come in multiple colors. Now, the jacket of the season that we are seeing everywhere, which is somewhat hilarious to me as someone who owns a hobby farm and, Carhartt and things like that, is the canvas kind of barn coat or utility jacket. They often have like either a corduroy or leather or some kind of different material for the collar. This one is like a dark brown corduroy, and then it is a canvas jacket. This one in particular is just the fully like canvas material. It's not lined or anything. There's no buttons on the sleeves, so I just want to show you, you could still roll them a little bit, but this is truly like a minimalist take on the barn coat. There's no like crazy bells and whistles here. It's very simple. This one is from Madden NYC. It really is a nice heavy weight, will keep you warm for sure, and I think is really cute. I would probably size up in this though. I got my true size, and really the look of these is a little more oversized. So if you can, or if you're interested, I would size up. Now this kind of jacket, the quilted barn coat, this is more of like a Barber Polo Ralph Lauren kind of look. Again, you still have the corduroy fabric at the collar, but you have a longer line here. This one comes down farther, which will keep your booty warm too if that gets cold. Much more accessible pockets. And it has that lining, a little bit of like insulation type, from the quilted puffer. It's not like super puffer. So this is not going to add a bunch of bulk and weight onto you if that's a concern, but it is warm. It is warm. And the sleeves are long enough. That's always a concern for me is, are the sleeves going to be too short? But this one zips and buttons. So again, we'll keep out that drafty breeze from getting to you if it's quite cold outside. But it's a great like chore coat kind of thing. Your phone fits right in there, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. And again, this style and cut and everything of coat is very on trend this year. So there are a few color options in that jacket as well. And then I wanted to circle back and show you the fur coat styled in a much more simple, basic way. Now, I would absolutely wear the fur coat with a dress and dress it up, but like Angie, this is how Angie would style this, okay? Just a plain white t-shirt and some like really fun flare jeans or something like that. I think the more basic that you go underneath, the better that the coat looks, the more it stands out and it doesn't look like try too hard, And then that brings me to the other very Chloe inspired piece that I grabbed from Walmart, which is this belted ruffle mini dress. Now, it doesn't come with this gold belt. This is mine. It comes with like kind of a string style belt, which those are very in right now, leather with tassels, all kinds of little tie around belts. But this, of course, brings that little bit of Western flair and the beaded necklace and everything. So you can just use the belt it comes with, absolutely. But I just kind of, again, wanted to show you how I would personally style something like this.
All right, that's it for this video. Everything, like I said, will be linked down below. Let me know if you have any special requests, anything in particular that you'd like to see coming up. But otherwise, that's it for me, and I will hopefully see you again back here very soon. Bye.